welcome back to part 2 of my packing video for Virgin Voyages. In part 1 we selected everything that I was going to take with me on Virgin Voyages, and now in this part 2 we are going to actually pack it, and I'm going to be giving you some packing tips for when you start your cruise ship contract. So if you haven't seen part 1, I will link it up here and you can go and give that a watch and then come back to part 2. But before we start, I just want to remind you to click like and subscribe if you enjoy my content, and if you have any questions or video suggestions you can leave them in the comments down below or DM me over on Instagram at cruisingascrew. But as for now, let's get into the video. The first thing about packing is you need to decide what you are going to wear to fly in and to join the ship. Now this is more important if you are actually flying to your ship. For me, I am just joining in the UK, so what I put on in the morning is what I'm going to wear to the ship. So I've selected what I'm going to wear to the ship. So I've got my t-shirt, leggings and a hoodie. These are the shoes that I'm going to wear. So I'm just going to put this to one side so that I don't accidentally pack it, because obviously I want to wear it. The second thing I think about when I am packing for my cruise ship is hand luggage, because my hand luggage is going to contain the most important things. So you can take a little case, or you might want to take a backpack. Me, I always take my North Face backpack because I could just fit so much in. So in here I'm obviously going to have all my electronics because I want to keep that on my person, all my important documents like my medical, my STCW and all my certificate, which I have in this folder, so I make sure that I keep it all together and don't lose anything. Of course, you're also going to need your passport and your seaman's book if you have one. And then for previous ships, the other thing that I've made sure I have in my hand luggage is uniform. This is because there's always a risk that one or two of your cases are going to get lost if you are flying to your cruise ship. God forbid. But if you do get to your cruise ship and the worst has happened, it's alright because you have a little bit of uniform in your hand luggage and basically essentials. So I'll take a few bits of underwear, I'll take my pajamas, and I will take a few pieces of uniform so that if my cases do go missing, it's not a complete disaster. However, I don't really have to do that now because I just have to drive to the ship, so the chances of my cases getting lost are pretty minuscule. But nevertheless, just in case I can't bring my cases to my room straight away or whatever, you never know what's going to happen, I still am going to pack the essentials in my hand luggage just in case. That is my hand luggage packed, and then I would also just take a little backpack to put my phone in and my purse and maybe a book and stuff like that, because to route around in here it would take ages to find stuff. So I take another little bag just so everything's easy to hand. So now we are moving on to putting everything into cases. I have a hard case and then one soft case. As I said in previous videos, if you can have two soft cases that fold down to nothing, that is really ideal. I don't, I just have one soft case, and as I said, one hard one, but we'll make do. In part 1, we split everything into categories. So we had what I'm going to wear for crew bar, what I'm going to wear for delivery, what I'm going to wear if I go out in port. And the reason that I'm bringing that up is what I'm going to do is spread all that between two cases. So for example, I picked out 4 t-shirts that I could wear for delivery that I didn't mind getting ruined. So I'm going to put 2 of them in one case and 2 of them in the other. I'm going to put half of what I selected for wearing out in port in one case, and I'm going to put half of it in the other. You get the gist. So each case is going to have half of everything in. Half of my toiletries in one. This is because, once again, if I lose a case, it's not the end of the world because I have half of everything. I'm going to have uniform in both cases. I'm going to have pairs of shoes in both cases. I have actually lost my luggage before on one ship, and I didn't get it back until a week into my contract. Luckily, the case that I didn't lose had all my uniform in, but I had put all of my going out in port stuff in the other case, so I had like barely anything to wear. I also didn't have anything to wear to like crew bar because that was all in the other case. So I've learned from my mistakes, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes too. Just spread everything out so that if you do lose one case, you have a bit of everything in the case that you've got.
As if nothing else mattered. How many girls chasing after you? If I left town again, would you come through? I don't know where we'll go. Can we grow? This is home. As if nothing else matters. Can we fly? You've got time, and I've got miles. I've got miles.
Guys, I'm all packed. Like, I'm ready to go. And I'm scared. Oh my god. So as you can see, it was pretty pain-free. I just kind of halved everything. And if you get it all organised before you pack it, when you actually put it in the bag, it's really pain-free. And then the morning of joining, I'll obviously just stick my like toothbrush and deodorant and stuff in like the top of my suitcase. But you know, it's really awkward when you pack, isn't it? Because you're packing, but you're like, I still need to use that, so I'm not going to pack it yet. So there's still a few things left that I need to like pop in my case just before I leave for the ship. But as you have just seen, everything is pretty much inside. So I'm ready to go. And I'm so excited. Like, I just can't believe the day has finally come. Like, I know so many of you feel the same as me, because obviously we're all waiting to go on cruise ships. But we've been waiting for a long time, man, and it feels a bit surreal. Like, I'm packing these cases and it doesn't feel like I'm actually going anywhere. But maybe, you know, maybe it'll all kick in. It'll probably kick in when I like see the ship, when I'm driving towards it. That's normally when it like sets in for me. But yeah, guys, that is it. And the next video that will be coming to you most likely will be me joining Virgin Voyages. How exciting. But thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, then please press the like button and leave a comment, because it really helps me out with the algorithm. And if you have any video suggestions or questions, you can leave them in the comments, or you can DM me over on Instagram at cruisingascrew. But thank you once again, and I will see you on the Scarlet Lady, guys. Bye.